Hello and welcome to Moonheart Readings. Happy 2025. So this is my last reading that I'm going to do under this name. I will be changing my name before my next reading. Okay, so I was actually going to do a face reading today because it's been a while since I've seen you all and you've seen me. But this full moon in Cancer is wreaking havoc on my sleep. I put sleep in giant inverted commas there. So, yeah, no amount of tea bags are going to make these peepers look presentable on camera. So, yeah, I'm just going to do this. But you know what? That's okay because you can see the cards better this way, and you can see my beautiful decor here as well, yeah? Yeah, an interior designer, I am not. So this is the best I've got. Okay, so I've been asked to do three of these, and for the lady who's been begging me for a couple of weeks now, to do a reading, this one's for you. So the reason this is for you is this is actually more of a religious deck. This is the Mary Magdalene deck. And I know some of you are not religious, although I will say most of you probably are. I do talk about Jesus and angels and Mother Mary a lot. So I'd say the majority of you will be, but some of you aren't. This is for this lady, but keep watching through till the end because it may also be for you if you're religious. Okay, I just want to clarify that. Okay, so let's get started. But before we do, there is just something that I do want to say. In December, I was visited actually in a dream by Mother Mary, a very vivid dream. And she asked me to, I guess, to pray to her. So I started to do that. And it's really actually difficult to talk about because I don't even know how to put it out there in words. But essentially, it's like my ability to connect to energies. So energies both here on the physical plane and energies that have crossed over has been amplified by crazy levels. And I don't mean this to scare you, but I had two dreams where somebody's death was shown to me, and both these people did actually pass away. One was 2 days later. Another one was 2 weeks later, but I didn't tell the people, so the people who I knew, who were beloved of these people who passed away, I didn't tell them about the dreams, of course not, but then they contacted me and told me. Happened twice. And just bizarre things. I keep dreaming of things and then they happen, but very, very specific things. I then got information from one of the people who crossed over, very specific information that he wanted me to pass on to his partner that was left behind here. Something, about something she was doing on a particular day, and that he was really, really supportive of, and he really wanted her to continue to do that. This is somebody I don't even know well. I had to go and tell her at the risk of looking stupid / crazy, and her mouth dropped because she actually was doing this exact thing on the day that he said, and she wasn't sure about it, and I guess he put a rocket up her bum because, he's supporting her from the other side. So, yeah, look, since Mary, I've spoken about Jesus and Archangel Michael a lot over the years, Raphael too. But since Mary has entered my life, something has changed. And it really is a time where her energy is very potent. Okay, so for some of you, I really want to put that out there. It's really potent. The divine feminine energy is very, very strong at the moment. So please tap into that. Now, what I want to say, the last thing I'll say about Mary is that, so I'm basically talking to her quite regularly throughout the day now. And I was talking to her a few days ago in the kitchen. You might say I was praying to her. It doesn't really matter how I word it. Praying to her in the morning. And she said something to me. So what she said was, because I keep getting these, varying storylines, and they are conflicting about how things are going to unfold, well, I guess in my particular case. And so I said to her, well, which one am I supposed to believe in? Because they all feel really believable when they come in, these sensations I get or information, whatever it is. And she said, well, which is the one that you want? Because that's the one that you need to focus on, because that's the one that's actually going to transpire. So they're all there, but the one that's going to play out is the one that you give the most attention to. So feed that one with your thoughts, yeah? And I knew this anyway, but sometimes when you have a deity telling you these things, it does give you a little bit more confidence, right? Anyway, that sort of struck with me. Well, it struck me and stuck with me throughout the day. But, it was kind of in and out of my thoughts because I was very busy with my two boys. And then, later on in the evening, I took them out. We had a play date, had a great night. And then on our way home that night, my son, who has just turned 7, he says to me, "Mum, it's all in your head." And I'm not going to lie to you, I felt triggered, okay? I've done so much work on myself over the years, but I'm still quite easily triggerable, okay? I am quite easily triggerable, if that's a word. So my brain straight away freaked out, and I thought, oh no, don't tell me. Because I know my son has, some really big insights sometimes, and I know sometimes that he seems to tap into some kind of universal information. And I thought he was going to say this whole Mary thing is just all in my head. And I didn't want to hear it. I didn't. And so I said to him, "What do you mean it's all in my head?" And he said, "I mean, it's all in your head, Mom." He said, it's up to you what's going to happen. Yeah. You get to choose who's going to stay, and you get to choose who to throw away. So I was like, wow. And I said, do you know, I was about to say his name, I won't, that this morning I was talking to Mother Mary and she said pretty much word for word what you just said to me. And he said, yeah, that's because she's the mother of the world, which was very sweet. And so there was a lovely confirmation. I would have been happy with that. But no, it gets better. Then 2 mornings later, I'm listening to Steve. And by the way, thank you, Steve, for confirming that you do listen to me. Because I knew you did, but I appreciate you actually publicly confirming that. A couple of days later, you said on your video, you get to choose what to keep and what to throw away, which is pretty much what my son said, which is what Mary said. So thank you for confirming that. And also, I want to know who your source is. I really, really do, because I know that you're not religious. I know you don't talk to, Mary or Jesus or anyone like that. We're getting the same information. Yeah, I'm getting it from within my world, my paradigm. I want to know where you're getting your information from. So please, can you talk about that in one of your videos? Because I'm very curious. All right. Okay. Let's start with this one. I think that's everything I had to say. I will try to do a face video next time. That might be a healing video. Yeah. I really want everybody who's watching this, I really want 2025 to be the year. Yeah. The year. No more dreaming. No more dreaming. This time it happens. This year. Whatever that means for you. Okay. So that's the kind of energy that I'm going to be throwing your way. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Cosmos, Mary, Jesus, whoever you talk to, please, can you tell my viewers 3 things that you want them to focus on for, what will we say? Let's go just for this week. 1, 2, 3. No, I keep hearing month. Okay, for this month. They've overridden me. 1, 2. Can something just flick? Yeah, leadership. Yes, take ownership. Take ownership. Take ownership. Okay, I saw it flick. Yeah. Now, I think my very last reading was actually about this. It was my very last reading, I'm pretty sure, or second last, and I was talking about how we are always returning back to source, back to where we came from the moment we come down to the earth plane. Okay. But yes, take ownership. This is the year, all right? No more dreaming. I mean, yes, you have to keep dreaming, but also, okay, so that's what I was going to say. I knew I wanted to elaborate some more on something I had said. Focus, please, on... Look, so you can watch, for example, and I do love you, Steve, I do, but there are so many different, you give 12 different options. Yes, 12 slices of the pie. And you say 9 out of 12 of these should resonate. They will, because they're all potentialities, yeah? But you take ownership now, please, my beautiful viewers, take ownership and say, which is the one, out of all these storylines, which is the one that makes me happiest? It's as simple as that, yeah? That's the one you give your attention to, your energy to, yeah? Okay, take ownership. Yeah, it's just hit me. Okay, so yes, I'm getting very excited now. I think it was, maybe 3 or 4 nights ago, I was talking to Jesus this time, and he said, It's time to direct your own play. Yeah, don't think of yourself. So I have spoken in the past about how, we are all characters in this giant theatrical production, right? And Shakespeare said it first, yeah, all the world's a stage and we're all players. But Jesus said, now I don't want you to think of yourself as the actor or the actress in your play. You are the director. So what kind of movie do you want to make? Yes, leadership. All right. Let's get two more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Activation. Yep, I'm getting the same energy there. I'm not going to elaborate on every single card because it'll be a long reading. And also, I love this. This also came out in one of my last ones. I think a lot of people's creativity actually is going to be activated. Now, I'm getting magic here just to show you, but Jesus did say, sorry, Mary, or Jesus, I don't even remember. It's all a bit of a blur now, that it was 3 from each of these. I do, and look at that full moon. Yes, I feel like now is a time when a lot of people's creativity is going to be activated. A lot of dreams, things that people have been dreaming up for a while. This is a year that it actually happens. And look, I was talking to a bunch of mums yesterday, and it just so happened that within that chat, these amazing business ideas came out, one including for myself. But yes, and then one of the mums said, what, are all the stars aligning? Like, what's going on? So yes, this is a big year. How exciting. And we're just getting started. Okay, but for a lot of you, you're going to be quite creative about how you make your money. Yeah? Take ownership, take leadership. What kind of script? No, not even move past the script. What kind of movie do you want to make for yourself? All right, let's go. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. No, I like them strong. 1, 2, 3. That's better. Okay. I like the number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. What's this? Physical issues, illness, accident, injury. But there's a lot here. We got. Okay. I could do them, but I won't because they felt weak. And my mind was elsewhere. That might even be why that happened, because there was something I was about to say. Now, can I remember it? No, doesn't matter. Might come back later. Anyway, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Oh. La 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 la. My hand's shaking now because I am going to actually work out statistically the odds of this happening. Because not only did the same card come out from a different deck, and I only have 2 decks. I've got 13 decks for anyone who's new. I only have 2 decks that have the word leadership in them. But not only did it come out, it came out right under oh, Jesus. Okay. Gee whiz, Jesus. Okay. I know they say you shouldn't use his name in vain, but I'm using it in a good way here. I'm just a little bit, okay. That's just stupefied me. Whew. All right, let's get 2 more. 1, 2, 3. I'm no charlatan, at the very least, yeah? You can see that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now I've got a current of electricity running up my leg. Overworked. Okay, all right. And I did see that card. I'll admit I saw that card coming up as well. And I'm getting a message now. I saw it as I was shuffling. I saw it, and now it's come out. So it does want to be seen. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is that this is a year to really think about creative ways to make money that don't have you feeling like this, okay? Everybody needs to make money. And I know I've spoken about the material plane before. I really don't want to try and put the message out there that money is not important, that, there are a lot of people who watch me have families to support. And even if you don't, you want to have a good life. You want to be affluent. But the point is, how much are you willing to sacrifice for that? This feeling is not a feeling that you want to have. Look, we're all going to have this some days, but this is not what you want to be your reality, 5 days a week. Definitely not. Yeah, but it is time to take leadership and be creative about how you can still make money and not feel this way. Now, do you also notice that this seems out of place in all of this? All of these match in the color. The theme goes along there, and this is the odd one out. Okay, this is what we want to throw out. We don't want this anymore. Okay, we'll get one more. 1, 2, 3. One more from this deck. Sorry about the noise outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Explorer. Okay, so just to put egg on my face, because this is what we do want, actually, but they are a color match. Yeah, I'm not perfect. That's fine. Okay, so look, what am I getting here? Give me a second. And I'm going to post this, even though that's just made me look stupid. I don't care. I'm still going to post this. You know what? There is no messenger that is ever going to be 100% correct. But look at the difference in... This is the same person, right? I know they look different, but this is the same person, but this is one possibility for them, and this is another one, okay? And we're even going from a 13 to a 14 as well, yeah? So it is your choice, and that does tie into the theme of this reading. How do you want your life to play out, yeah? How do you want to feel for the rest of your life, like this or like this, okay? And that's pretty much a rhetorical question because the answer is pretty obvious. Okay. Now, let's get... This is for my viewer who's been begging me. I'm really sorry I haven't had a chance to do one. It's the holidays. I've got the kids with me. I do have a lot of other things going on in my life as well. But here it is. This is for you. It feels very sticky for some reason. Okay, I wonder why. 1, 2, 3. It's probably your energy. Okay. All right, I'm asking you, universe, please, to give a very, very clear message for my beautiful viewer who's desperately in need of some kind of guidance, but also for anybody else who's going to resonate with this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. By the way, Steve, I watch your videos all the way through till the end. I'm not one of those ones that clicks out. When you start your sign off, heart and soul. Okay. I was told just the one, so I'm not even going to look at the back. Heart and soul. What am I getting? The problem is you're in your head. Sorry, I've got storage. I've got low storage as well, so I will have to say this quickly. You're in your head. I'm getting a sense that there are a lot of conflicting thoughts in your head at the moment. A lot of white noise, really, which is all it is. And you know yourself that if you want to connect to Jesus, you don't do that in your head. You got to do that in your heart. You may need to look at taking some time out every day to connect to your heart space. Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it amidst all the noise. It's just not possible. And that actually does remind me of something Mary said to me about a week ago. She said, if you really, really want to listen to your intuition, which is the same thing, because that's God speaks to us through our intuition. He speaks to us through our feelings. She said, if you really, really want it to be accurate, you need to slow down. I just remembered that now. She told me to slow down. So you can't access it when everything's too quick. Now, I understand you have obligations. So within reason, within your capabilities, but find some time every day to slow down, because that's why you're feeling the way you are. You really need to connect to this, okay? Even if it's just 5 minutes a day, try and build it up though. Okay, that's my message for you. But yeah, look, you can contact me privately. We can talk about it a little bit more. All right, for the rest of you, I will be back as soon as I can. I've got my kids, every day, so I'll do the best I can. But I promise you that from February, when they're back in school, I'm going to be posting a lot more frequently. We'll see you soon.